the football back. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Out of the gun, Newton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. It's a solid pickup of 11, and it's second down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. Doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Now it's Newton. And a quick throw here that's complete. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down. Now a first down throw for Newton. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. So 2nd and 10 here. On 2nd and 10, Newton. And right side, Henry's got it. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Fresh set of downs here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to San Diego after this timeout. 2nd down and just 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
That was an example of excellent defense there. They stuffed him. So now he brings up a 3rd down situation. If I'm calling plays here, I make sure I put it in the hands of my quarterback and get it to a receiver real fast. I'm not running the ball here.
Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. One receiver left, two to the right. On first down, Newton escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw on second down is Newton. Flush to his right and avoids the contact by sliding. Call it a gain of 3, and they're going to have a third down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Newton on third down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On second down, here's Newton. Fighting his safety valve here. That's complete. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. From the gun on third down, Newton. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So out come the Raiders. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we will send you eastward to Orlando and Larry Ridley. He's standing by with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Larry. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense and running it better, trying to create an opportunity?
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down. second down following the run. Here's Newton now on second down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down.
And, partner, when you run the ball on 3rd and 2, you're telling the whole world you've got nothing but confidence in your offensive line and your runner, and you expect to get it. But they were stuffed on that play, only got 1 yard. Great job by the defensive front, the linebackers, everyone got involved to force a fourth down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he is going to lose yardage here. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Tie game, but they'll get excellent starting field position here to begin the second half.
And it's the starting field position that makes an offensive coordinator maybe bolder than normal. Maybe you want to take the big shot right now. Go for a big play and get their attention early, or even just run your offense because you feel good about where you are and a chance to move the ball downfield.
Yeah, maybe they go for the big play. Time to find out. And on 2nd and 10 now. They come out here in the eye. They'll go again with Bell. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says try something different, try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. This from 54 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So good news, Charles. This will not be a scoreless tie as we finally get our first points of the contest here in quarter number 3.
Let the celebration begin, partner. Yeah, it's just a field goal. But the way these defenses rolled the first half, any points are looking pretty good right about now.
And now San Diego getting set to go. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And on the ground they go with a running back. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
And that run wasn't just for a first down. That was for some confidence. They've had a tough day moving the ball on the ground in this entire game. I think after that one, they'll feel a little bit better about themselves, and now they got more downs to try and get it done.
Now a first down throw for Newton. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Out of the gun, Newton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And they'll be in search of 11 yards here on third down.
Heavy. Watch the backfield. 44 to Mike. Check. Switch out.
Throwing on third down, Newton. And it's complete. Henry. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard to make a play, and the way that these offensive guys can move around, sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. And they'll go on the ground. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. From the gun, here's Newton. And right side, Henry's got it. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
So out on the field now, Graham Gano in a big spot. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So this hasn't exactly been a battle of one touchdown after another, but at 3-3 now here in the fourth, it's been a pretty doggone entertaining game.
Yeah, it's kind of like a pitcher's duel in baseball, don't you think? The aficionados can appreciate a tightly fought game like this.
Yeah, but the fantasy players, not so much. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. A give to Bell. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. 3 yards remaining here on 2nd down. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. And they'll give it to him here. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there. And it's 3rd down. And the offense in that middle ground here on third down, 3rd and 5. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Back to throw here. Complete. Richardson has it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. They come out here in the eye. Now they'll try the sweep with Bell. And an alley to run. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Even score late in the 4th. Let's see if the defense can play within themselves, not give up the big play and contain, and keep this knotted up. Shift together here from the D-line. The give is to Bell. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. They'll give this to Bell running right. And he'll lose you. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Now a handoff, running left is Bell. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And Parkey's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So we still wait on the first touchdown of the game, but his 2nd field goal makes this now a 6-3 score.
And this would be the definition of winning ugly. Now you need to continue to ride your defense and hope that you can make this 4th quarter lead stand up.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. They'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it. He'll look to throw.
quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
Ten yards still left on second down. Back to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. He's back to throw. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clenched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Room here to run. That'll be a gain of 15 yards. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. They're going to hurry back to the line now. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Now it's Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And it's 3rd down.
When offenses dial up big shots downfield, they're not always for the guys out wide. Sometimes they want to go to their big target, deep downfield, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief. 50-50 balls, not easy to get away from the big targets.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
That was a nice catch, and if the goal was to get into field goal range, it certainly appears that they accomplished that.
Well, and sometimes that's what you dial up in these situations, right, when you want 3?
Well, if the goal was to get into field goal territory, even though it'll be a long attempt, I think they accomplished that.
And sometimes now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they got themselves in position to at least entertain the thoughts of an overtime. But as it turns out, it was not meant to be, Charles.
And you feel bad for a kicker in this spot. He's going to have to shoulder a lot of the blame. But in reality, this will be a team loss. They didn't do enough collectively to get the job done.
Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
loved
did.
the defensive.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So for the Raiders, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Miami next week. Meanwhile, for San Diego, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night, everybody.